Pope's blessing. Of course, all you have to do is select which Pope is the right Pope. Is it the one on the left? The one on the right? Or the one in the middle? I'm gonna go with the one in the middle, because the one in the middle is me, and I'm the Pope, so I'm gonna say it's the one in the middle. No, you are wrong. If you had guessed all three of them, you would have been correct, but unfortunately, you are incorrect. Goodbye. You do not get a blessing today. I'm literally the Pope. There are not three popes. And here's where I explain where this comes from. The 14th and 15th centuries were slightly confusing for the Catholic Church, and by slightly, I mean extremely confusing. So in the middle of the 14th century, a French pope was elected, and so popes up to this point had been the Bishop of Rome, and the church was starting to be known as the Roman Catholic Church. Now, this French pope is asked by the French king if he wants to live up in France, in Avignon. And the Pope is like, you know what? I like this idea. The king wants it so he can have more control over the papacy. And so the Pope's all for it. And why would a king want control over the papacy? Well, there's a very good reason for that. And for that, we have to go back in time. Back to the 500s, when the Roman Empire had fallen, and a pope by the name of Gregory took office. And he had been an administrator in Rome earlier in his life. And because there was no secular authority, he took on roles of both pope and secular authority. And this is where the Pope started to get political power as well as religious power. And it just kind of got worse from there until kings like the French king at that time wanted to control the Pope. And what's a better way to control the Pope than having him live in your own backyard? So the Pope moves to Avignon. And some people are like, you know, whatever, we couldn't care less, just whatever. But a lot of people are like, wait, whoa. We are the Roman Catholic Church. The Pope is the Bishop of Rome. He can't live in Avignon. But we're not going to do anything. For a while. And eventually they said, you know, we got to elect somebody else. So they deposed, or they tried to depose, the Avignon Pope, Pope Gregory XII. And they elected Benedict XIII. And neither of them stepped down. So now you had two popes, one in Avignon and one in Rome. And this went on for a little bit. And then at one point, they said, you know, we're really sick of this, so we're going to get another guy. We're going to depose you two. We're going to get another guy. We're going to make him pope, and you two are just going to have to deal with it. Well, the other two dealt with it by not stepping down from the papacy. So now you have three popes, when the point is to have one pope. You have three. No. So the Catholic Church, at this point, is in extreme chaos because the Pope has the authority to damn you or save you. So everybody's like, am I saved? Which Pope is the real Pope? Will I survive? Or will the plague get me? All valuable questions. But you see, the people were confused. And so the rest of the church officials took it upon themselves and we said, no, we can't let this to continue happening. Like, we have three popes. That's two popes too many. If you ask some people, three popes too many. And so at this council in Constance, called the Council of Constance, they depose all three. And they elect Martin V as the Pope. Now, with some effort, all three popes did step down, and Martin V steps up and becomes the only pope. But this is after probably about 70 years of having first a pope in Avignon, where it's not supposed to be. Then you have two popes which is not supposed to happen. They have 3 popes, and if 2 popes is not supposed to happen, 3 popes is not supposed to happen either. So this is a really confusing time. But, eventually they worked it out, I guess. I mean, it's not like anything would happen in the next century that would completely change the church again, right?